India, home to over 1 billion people, is littered with hundreds of thousands of broken lives. Mumbai is the commercial capital and has an estimated 8 million people living in its slums. Many of these men, women and children are manual workers, struggling to find just enough money to get through each day. Living in such trying situations, access to good health and education are viewed as unattainable luxuries, which we in the West take for granted. To make matters worse, India has some of the fastest growing cities in the world. In Mumbai, the social divide between rich and poor is marked. Employment for the poor and vulnerable is scarce, and those who do get work often have to settle for little pay and unhealthy and hazardous working conditions. There is virtually no opportunity for individuals in these situations to work their way up the job ladder. In the absence of proper vocational training or education, people's chances of ever finding a decent job are extremely slim. Out of this desperate situation, Jacob's Well, a project of the Christian charity Oasis India, was born. It started in 1994 to run tailoring courses for young women escaping domestic violence, prostitution, poverty and a lack of formal education, and now men are also welcomed into the scheme. Jacob's Well is committed to helping its workers practically, emotionally and spiritually, offering literacy training and life skills alongside tailoring skills. The employees have the opportunity to develop on many levels, becoming skilled workers with a greater sense of well-being and self-respect. Above all, Jacob's Well is there to help. The Jacob's Well training model is now being replicated in various other locations in Mumbai, including slum areas, women's hostels and a women's prison, as well as in other parts of India. Here, other needy individuals are able to learn tailoring with the support of Jacob's Well staff and the JW Tailoring Manual. Some of the Jacob's Well trainees are able to get jobs in the Oasis Benevolent Foundation manufacturing unit, which produces a Jacob's Well product range, as well as ranges for other customers. The project works in partnership with social organisations as well as local churches in order to cement lasting friendships and to spread the word further out into the community. On completing their training, workers can choose to work at home, move to other employment or apply for work at the Oasis Benevolent Foundation. Some will take the training programme back to their own communities, providing others with skills and security to gain a valuable foothold on the way to becoming self-sufficient and free from poverty. Jacob's Well is committed to finding ways of bringing lasting changes to those caught up in the poverty and injustice of their circumstances. Above all, our desire is to rebuild lives and subsequently bring joy out of much sorrow and despair, providing these men and women with hope and a better future.